On the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill, the lefty, Max Fried.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Mark Canha. Just missed. Canha measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball. 3-0.
That's through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Freed out of the stretch fires. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That one the other way. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So a man aboard, Jonathan India at the plate. That one away inside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pasquantino at second with nobody out. And it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
Ball.
0-2 count. You got
1
the
ball,
opportunity
2
to
strikes,
expand
Miguel.
the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And now it's 1-2. That one
that's
just
out.
misses. No outs. Runners at first and third. Missed inside with the curve. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a pitch. And that'll load the bases. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the center fielder, Joey Wiemer. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Oh, and 2 now. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
At the plate, Maikel Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. And delivers outside.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the